Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 here on RawSlowGaming. And here you see the train that we set up last episode around. And also, if you watched last episode around, you will see that we have taken it for quite a bit here to the year 1855. I think we ended off in just the start of 1982 or 1852, not 1952 or 82 even. Very short strapped on cash and saying that we will see how this works off. So first off, advancing these 3 years have made me able to pay down the loan. So we are now only loaning 7 million. So we got around 3 million to play with for this year, and we are making a profit around 200k per year or per time period. And how is the train then doing? This is the new train, I said, to between Särna and Bygdeå. And well, it's doing really good for itself. It's making around 400k per period or per, something like that. And it's running pretty much at the perfect condition with almost full all at the time. And speaking of that is pretty much the problem that we have with our other line running from Särna. It's the train to Falköping. It's basically oversized. We have around 30 passengers on it pretty much all the time, which is not really that great, unfortunately. So we will try to do something smart about that in this episode. Other than that, between when I left off in last episode to now, I basically paid down the loan and tweaked the number of horse-drawn carriages for the city circles, just so we get a correct throughput of passengers to our stations and to the trains, which really are the money bringers. So let's have a short look here on the line statistics as well. So as said, the Särna to Bygdeå, it's actually our top earner by far. The Falköping to Särna line is actually not making that money at all. The food production is doing decently. That is the first thing that we will upgrade when we are able to get in a new train, or when a new train unlocks, which haven't been the case so far. And I've taken a look here a little bit on the map to see what we could do in extending our network with more goods. And it's actually kind of damn hard to do anything properly with that at the moment, I feel, because of the length of the chains for pretty much anything except food. And the shame is that, well, we don't really have a powerful enough train to make this food run profitable in a good way. And also the places needing food is like, it's quite the long way off. It's Timrå here, Jukkasjärvi and Junosuando, so pretty much in the middle of the map, and up to Storbacken as well. And I do believe we have Båstad here, on the very top of the map, Gränna. And I don't know how it is here in the south, but actually looks like, no place here in the south or part of the map actually needs food. So the food production is not really going our way, so to say. So what can we do here next, or what should we do with the, I said, around 3 million that we got? Well, I'm thinking about extending the network and reaching a good place for a harbor. So my aim is to extend this line to Backe. It will also help with this train that is not running full, so it will probably run full instead. Having 2 stops in Särna, I think it will run a lot more profitable, making it go a little bit longer. Now this is going to be tricky though, with all the mountainous bit and things, so we're going to try to follow the bank, so to say, and try not to break the 3 million or so that we have to play with. So of course we are coming in here also, which causes us a little bit of trouble, but not too much. So I think we'll jump in straight at it and see what we can do. Of course we are going to need to loan. Let's start with 1 million and we'll see how far that gets us. Alright, so this obviously is not really that good looking, so we'll start this off just straight and we'll see if we can demolish. Now we can't, unfortunately, without it costing us a fortune. So let's actually do just like that, I guess. And we'll continue down. Yeah, that works out actually really fine. So, like a tunnel, that's actually not that expensive. Actually, I kind of feel like that's affordable, but we are going to do more tunnels, and yeah, not really that fond of it. We're still at 120 here, so we'll go this way. As long as we're at the 120, I'm fine with it. Unfortunately, it will mean though that the track will go up and down quite a lot here. So we're still at 120, and now we're about to probably not be at 120. But we are if we're cutting down through that gorge, so to say. So actually, yeah, that is totally fine. So we'll carve into the mountain there a little bit. That actually looks pretty darn nice. The shadow there doesn't look that great though. But yeah, that's actually a sort of interesting look. So we are going to aim for this part here. So this should be able to, without problem, go a little bit longer. But it isn't really. So we'll do a little bit. We'll do like that. And now the question is, oh, it's a long way to Backe. It's a really long way to Backe. But this is what we're doing, so bear with us. And we will do a tunnel there. And I think that a little bit sharper, but as long as we stay at 120, we'll do like that. And sorry for the autosave. Running the game here just to advance it, so to say, and get in a little bit of money. I unfortunately had some, well, a couple of times where the game just crashed on me, so taking precaution, just having the autosave run every 5th minute instead of pretty much never I had before. So this is definitely going to be a scenic route. So I think we'll try to ride this train from start to finish at some point. Maybe when we got a little bit of faster trains. Right, so here we have our first trouble. If we're going to hit 120, how will we need to go through the mountain? We will not go through the mountain. We could do something like that. 109, I feel like that's quite alright. 100k to get out of there. Yeah, I think So 34k, yeah. We'll dig out the mountain there a little bit again, that's fine. Something like that, and we're starting to close into Bucky here. And yeah, I actually really like this bendy piece of track. Yeah, really nice actually. That it's nice to build track that isn't in a perfectly straight line. That's of course the most efficient way to do it, but realistically you are going to take into consideration the topography and how the ground really is. Especially like this time, you wouldn't build tunnels everywhere and bridges and things like that. That would be just too hard. So, speaking about too hard, this is of course a good place for a harbor, but we sort of got a big drop off here. So how to get that to work with a rail combination, I don't know. So maybe we will just smack in like an end station here. It's not going through no matter what we are doing. So the question is, where could this go to possibly? We have Malmö, of course, that it possibly could go. Later down the line, it could go like an express service to Brunflo or something like that. So there is a possibility to have two lines this way, pretty much. So I think 3 tracks should be sufficient. And I actually think we want it kind of pointing straight to there. So let's see here. Buildings and end track. We want it 160 meters. Should be fine. Now the question is, how will we do this? This obviously has consequences, so to say. Now, I don't really want to remove buildings. One building will be removed, but I do like that placement actually a lot, so we will do that. We'll borrow just what we need, and one building will be removed. There you go. And yeah, we had enough platforms there. I don't think we will ever need more. So how is the catchment here? It's pretty decent actually. Pretty decent. But we will get in a tram station. I think we'll do 2 platforms on each side here. So if I place you here, will you connect? Yeah, you will. So that's nice. So I think we will do like that. We'll do a bus stop. Where will we do it? So we actually got a couple of houses over here. But I think we should add in the street here first. We'll check the coverage of that. It's pretty much the same. So we do have this area and this area here. This shouldn't really matter, but we have 2 stops maybe that we would like to do. So somewhere, do we connect this as well? I think we do. So why don't I get? Yeah, this is so strange with the coverage sometimes. Did that actually cover this bit? I don't know. So let's check that. Yeah, it actually covers that bit. And that covers that bit. So we'll actually just do this kind of a go around here also. Or a circle, as we call them. And we'll do a road just like that. And hopefully it will take that route. So let's see here. We don't need to do anything there. We will take the train out on the utmost track here. This track, we'll see here. Oh, Jesus. All right, so can we connect? Yeah, there. If we do it that way, 2 million. So apparently we got a lot up and down here, so to say. So the utmost track, and we are going down, down, down. Yes. We want to go in that general direction. We should be starting to be fine here. So we are going down from our perspective, and then we are apparently still going down. How much? 640k. Yeah, we really don't want to build a bridge, but I feel like this is probably in... Yeah, it seems like we don't have much of a choice. And that bridge can only do 90. And it's quite the masterpiece, so to say, though. Yeah, so this, of course, ended up being more expensive than we wanted. But I don't really feel that we have any option other than smacking this bridge in. Yeah, there we go. Said and done, but we have a super journey there now, at least. So we will edit our line here. The fall to Sär, manage line. We will add station from Köping-Särna to Backe and back to Särna. So we will continue the game there, and while we're setting up our commuter service here in Backe, or yeah, let's call it commuter service for just this moment. Remember to smash that like button, and if you're enjoying this and want to see more, and also if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so you're not missing out on any of the content that we try to upload daily here, at least on RawSlowGaming. And you can hit that small notification bell if you want to be super duper sure to not miss out on anything. So another line here then for Backe. We'll call that circle Backe. Sorry. And we should call this one, shouldn't be fall to Sär, it's fall to Back. Or Falköping to Backe. There we go. And I think we need a new road depot here. Can't really say that we will use the same one as we had before. Feels a little bit too far away, really. We will do 2 stagecoaches. We'll put it on Backe, circle Backe. We'll repay, we'll try to repay the loan there, but we couldn't. We already have passengers waiting here, so that's nice. And where do we have our train? Is it coming here yet? No, it just went, pretty much just went the other way. And I think that should help Serna and Falköping, well, all of the cities really to grow. So it should get more connections that way. Yeah, so let's put on the super speed for now, and we'll see how things go, and we'll think about what we want to do next. So we probably would want 2 trains on Falköping to Backe. And faster trains, but none of it is double tracked, so that will be a little bit hard for one reason. Yeah, we don't need more there. So how are we doing? We're of course going to be doing worse now, with a little bit more upkeep, but it shouldn't be too bad. Can we repay? No. Just short. Just short of it. So we actually have a lot of people waiting on this line. The only trouble, I said, it is that it's going to be like so long wait. Yeah, and we, for some reason, seems to have lost population here, or target population a lot. Emissions is pretty bad, unfortunately. Repay, yeah, there we go. So 9 million in loan, and how much do we have? 24 persons on the train, and that's not really that great. We'll maybe take an express look on the journey to Backe. We at least have pretty much a lot of people actually waiting on the train, and yeah. So this is the super speed run out of it. Since we're running 4 times the speed, I guess this is running at like 160 kilometers per hour. And here we are passing the farm that we tried to avoid, and heading in for the tunnel through this impressive ridge, going a little bit upwards. And as you see, we are dropping in speed from time to time a little bit, and there we got a beautiful autosave as well. But I really like these big canyons and things actually, and ridges. So this is, we're going to ride this in proper speed also. This is definitely a scenic route, and definitely a route that is not the flattest or anything like that. This is pretty much matched as much as possible to the landscape. Don't know why we were going that slow there. Yeah, that looks really beautiful actually, I think at least. And then we have soon our super bridge here. Yeah, this looks pretty majestic as well. Out in the open on this super long bridge. Pretty darn low though, but well, not here really, it's quite high. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we are dropping so much speed here though, I see. That's not too great. Oh, and we have like a bear or something running there. Don't know what that is. Oh, Jesus, 11 kilometers per hour. That's Yeah, this is really not that great. I wonder what animal that is. But the game sure is beautiful. Really beautiful, actually. And here you have the train, of course, with all the smoke and whistles and everything like that. And that is where we came from, straight through there. So this train is going to look for a successor as soon as we have that. And definitely kind of like how this station is looking. And now the question is, how many do we got waiting here? I think we quite possibly have a full train here. Yeah, 76. So, how many do we have left? 23. Yeah, you should have a full load, yeah. And it should go a lot faster the other way around. So we should have that double, well, 2 trains on it really, and bigger trains. Oh, we got 2 here. Via Falköping and via Backe, yeah. And we're going more than a full train for this, so we really would need a longer, bigger, faster train, or double it up on that line. So that's not making a profit anymore. But that's well, we don't got enough frequency on it, and we are building up here for Circle again. And how are we doing here? We were building up really much there before. How much do we got waiting here? Falköping 53, so that will quite possibly be full. And yeah, we should have yeah, we are going to have trouble here with that setup, but the train is coming here, so that's good at least. Sarna, how are you doing? Yes, still too big according to the growth and there, and we are at a loss. How bad at a loss? So from having a profit, we are not really making a profit on rail here anymore. At least how things are looking. We should hopefully get this train in just before the end of the time period here. So we'll see. We need to have it. And hopefully that will bring in a good profit. So, well, yeah, 400k. So that actually were really good. But we're still, yeah, still kind of hard. And let's actually have a look here on the charts as well. I just want to show you. Oh yeah, we took a huge hit here, extending that. So here is pretty much the first episode, second episode, and the waiting. Yeah, I think we ended off actually in 1851, just at the start of it. So it were really shaky with the new line, Serna to Bygdeo. And then we built up some cash and got a little bit of value in the company, or started to sort of get company value in the company. And after that, we burned through a lot of cash here, and are hopefully building it up here slowly and surely again. But we have a lot more track now. Towns getting bigger. Serna dropping down though. You do have a lot more connections, so don't quite understand that. Bygdeo target population is less also. Falköping, you are at the correct level, so to say. Backe, you are growing, and you are having how much? 50 waiting. Yeah, I think this will be good though. you're actually not running a full train there. That's interesting. And how are we doing here? So that's actually not full as well. So I think this actually might be really good, just getting timing into it. Yeah, so you see here, this is the by far most profitable line now. So I think it will be that for the future. We don't really do have a million to play with. If we could do something more, yeah, we do have a million. So one could argue for trying to get in a harbor here. That would be interesting. We could run a service up to Båstad, basically, with passengers. This really have a good coastal line and should be pretty easy to go, so to say, and pretty good size for the city as well. So that could be something that we could try to do, but the boats are so slow, so it will take like forever to do something smart with it. One thing that Bakken needs is plastics, or what is this? Construction material. We can do that here. What do you need? You actually only need stone. That's interesting. That's actually not hard. Now, as said, we actually have stone here. Bucket quarry. Now the question is, how would we get things over, and how would we suggest that this connects to our main line? Gotta think about that, but I think that will be a great way to extend backend, extend our network, somehow getting this in. Well, I guess we could use the roads and build a road over there, but I don't feel like that's a good way to do it. You could do a boat shuffle just straight over the river, but that's I feel like that is not really cost effective for us at the moment. But maybe that is what we should do. Maybe baby. So how we're doing? 37 waiting here at Falköping. 60 waiting for getting to Falköping. So yeah. For video we got 22 waiting. So that's actually have it cannibalized this line a little bit, maybe. Don't know actually. Sarna, how are you doing? Do you have, yeah, you sort of have, well, not really. And there we had our first vehicle that we're going to get suggestions to replace. We will do that at some stage of the game, I guess. So yeah, 400k up here is actually really good. This will just come in here to Bakke shortly. Unfortunately, it's a Bakke up to the station, so that will be a little bit hard. So a little bit of a sharper upturn here, but then of course we have a little bit of bad periods when we have the long way to Bakke due to just the hill and things like that. Tracks isn't changed. Towns growing a little bit there. Company score is still 0, of course. We just missed that, but that, as you saw, brought in just over 600k, and actually that did happen here in that term. So this line is superb, really. Only 13 waiting there. Yeah, that's actually a really good extension to our network, and I think we'll end it off with that here on this episode for now. And yeah, we got over 100 persons waiting on that line, counting both directions. So I think that will work out super fine. But as said, that will be everything for this episode, and I'll see you next time around here on the channel. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. You have been watching RawSlowGaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.